And what do you know, we are already down to the last match, actually, on the first day, on the opening day of the Rebisco Volleyball League National Finals. We have these two teams, Leyte National High School going up against ZAM Maori from New Zealand. Benji Santiago, Sheila Salaysay, what are we looking forward to between these two teams? And you have any idea about how New Zealand can play?
Well, Leyte National High School, I've seen them in the last year's national finals. As you can see on our screens, the team standings we have for both pools, A and B. Cagayan de Oro with 1 and Kings Montessori High School winning their first game today together with Bacolod Taitung and Holy Rosary College. Unfortunate for Holy Family Academy, University of Mindanao as well. And that would be Sarawak also. Unfortunate for today. But you can see there is already a big difference when it comes to height.
Let's just meet the officials and, of course, the starters for these two teams.
And now it's time to meet our starting lineup from the Leyte National High School, starting with player number 1, Patricia Joy Amidao. At number 3, Harriet Janine Corda. Team captain, player number 8, Alona Nicole Kagikla. At number 9, Nina Joy Adele. Player number 12, Eliza Nicole Miralles. And at number 15, Miyuki Alicer. The libero, player number 2, Phoebe Baldesco. Head coach, Miss Irene Roa. And now let us meet the starting lineup for team from New Zealand, ZAM Maori. Starting with player number 1, Grace Tirikatene. At number 3, Jasmine Westrop. Player number 4, Hannah Manihera Duble. At number 5, team captain Lyric Korea. Player number 6, Layla Sai. And at number 8, Kyla Ru. The libero, player number 7, Macy Cropley. And our head coach, Mr. Desmond Kerekere. This is our 5th match here at the Rebisco Volleyball League National Finals. Of course, the sporting event is brought to us.
The introduction has been done, and we're just awaiting for this match to start and to happen. ZAM Maori, New Zealand. They're tall.
Yeah, you can see apparently we have a David and Goliath seeing from these two teams. And they are as well excited to play against each other for our last game on our first day.
So who knows what kind of surprise could Leyte National High School come up with? This team from New Zealand, as they get things going to start this match and getting the first point. Look at them. Leyte National High School, they just want to have fun.
Yeah, they have been very energetic since the last time I saw them, and it just pumps them up every time they get a point.
And they get another with a service ace with the help of the net. 2-0 for Leyte National High School. And their team captain, Alona Nicole Kagikla, seems to have the right idea to get her to start serving. But of course, Ru finally getting into the picture of ZAM Maori, New Zealand.
And you will see from that height and the blockers on the side of Leyte National High School just couldn't get through it.
And Lyric Korea is serving for New Zealand. Here comes the set. National High School, the attack. Say has found an opening right there in the middle, nobody home.
Yeah, very wide when it comes to the floor defense of Leyte National High School, and that's a smart move.
From Layla Say.
Yes.
Tied at 2. Went through with a block They
that's-
love every minute of it.
Yeah, that's not too strong, but it's just the timing of the blockers on the side of Z Maori, or Z Air Maori.
And they're going to be happy just to get through those tall blockers of New Zealand. Free ball there. Good dig for New Zealand.
Another free ball. And there's Leyte girls just outsmarting the
Yes.
blockers of Z Air.
They're finding their ways to score here as they lead 4-2. Leyte National High School. This is Miralles serving. Rue.
Oh, that could have been a strong attack. And good defense there as well.
That time around, height as might. The turn of Westrup, Jasmine Westrup, to serve for New Zealand. And she scores an ace.
Baldesco knew that ball was going out, but she wasn't able to avoid that, and it hit her. Point for Z Air.
That one is long.
One service ace and one service error.
And now it's the turn of Miyuki Aliser to serve to get back the lead for Leyte. Rue with a dig. Dublé.
Another free ball. Chance for Z Air.
Say.
That one is out.
Left-handed attack for Layla Say of New Zealand to get it even at 5, and Rue serving.
You know, when you are this small and you have two blockers in front of you, well, you are very challenged on how you will be able to hit that ball over. So you can see from this one, that's a high set, but you'll have a really tall blockers in front. And that's a good service ace from Rue.
And this time they take a 2-point lead. ZR Maori, New Zealand here in the first set. Advantage in height. Rue serves it into the net.
Again, that's another service error.
6 serving 7 here in the first set. It's Adele serves. It's that's in. That's a service
Yes,
ace.
it is. And Cropley thought that was that ball is too high to go out, but it just hit the line.
And then a service error. First technical timeout. ZR Maori leads by 1, 8-7 here in the first set. It's Rebisco Volleyball League 2018 National Finals.
You're advanced a year there.
I'm just hoping to still be there by next year.
Why not? But these two teams we're seeing right now just battling as another service ace. That is from Say this time.
Layla Say making it a 2-point lead for New Zealand. Leyte National High School, I don't know. They were having fun earlier. But right now, most probably the intimidation of having Goliaths right in front of them. Manihara Dublé.
Oh, wow.
Good block.
Amidao just very happy from that last attack. As you can see, she was like a Goliath herself, blocking that one. And no coverage for Z Air.
All you gotta have is a big heart. And that's what they're showing here. Leyte National High School. Tagikla, their team captain, setting it up.
Still, ball still alive.
Tagikla making it quick for them. It's like just tossing it over.
A delayed reaction on the side of Z Air. Everybody was shocked to see that ball. Kagikla making wonders in that last play.
They read her wrong that time, thinking it was going to be a set. And a service ace for Leyte National High School.
Miscommunication there on the defense.
Back with the lead. 10 serving 9. Leyte. Manihara Dublé. Tagikla. The attack. And the point for Leyte.
Well, why not every point? They are rejoicing.
They need to talk things over. This team from New Zealand. Seems like they can't scare off Leyte National High School. I mean, not that easy. Taking a look at this sequence just earlier.
This is a good setup. And the tall blockers just ain't enough for them to be able to defend that attack.
Corda serves. Manihara Dublé.
Too strong this time. She wasn't able to approach the ball. Proper timing was off.
Corda still in service area. Korea. And another point for Leyte.
And it's just the errors of Z Air just giving points to Leyte.
Manihara Dublé. Cropley. Free ball, but just goes out.
And disorganized as of the moment, the defense. And gradually, Leyte is taking advantage of it.
The lead is 5 right now, 14-9. And just that service error. Somehow the fun has come to an end with that service error. Manihara Dublé serving. They try the drop shot, but of course, taller defenders ready for the block.
And that's too low for Miralles.
Tagikla trying to surprise them once again.
Good save by Say.
Tagikla, this time it is set. And the kill and the point.
It's the speed of a Leyte National High School actually comes with power. Z-Air cannot cope to that level of Leyte National High School speed.
15 serving, 11. Amidao serving. Long.
She got too excited from that last one.
Tirika Tene.
Well, I wish I was as tall as them. If you can see them, once they raise their hands, it's already, they don't need to really jump to get that ball, defend at the net.
Good dig for New Zealand that time.
No need to jump even.
Who's going to withstand this rally here? Kagiklawan is set.
And that's a good timing and good read for Ru.
Well, Ru just right there.
Ru has been very steady when it comes to their defense and offense.
I'm not exactly sure if she jumped at all.
Yeah. No, she was reading the ball, just letting the attackers of Leyte hit that, and she is there.
Good dig by Manihera Dublé.
That's a double touch by Korea.
Second technical timeout. And the team from Leyte National High School, they're still leading by 3 here in the first set.
Funky, let's get funky, 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 let's get funky, funky. Made with real potatoes, funky French fry snacks. Let's be me, I am funky.
Once upon a time, may binatang aakyat ng ligaw sa isang
Welcome back at 16-13 here in the first set for Leyte National High School. They're up against some giants here from Z-Air Maori, New Zealand, but they're not at all intimidated. And they're just here to let everybody knows they came here to play and play seriously, but having a lot of fun at the same time. Kagiklao, once again, their setter, has been doing very well.
You see that advantage of
Yes.
Ru just getting that ball into her hands. Very successful.
All players from Leyte National High School, they were just looking up, and then all of a sudden, Ru's hand was there. But how do you stop this attack?
No, it was just the timing of Ru. That's a very high ball. Look at their hands.
Yes.
Their head is almost above the net. It's just the timing to get that ball, to stop that ball rather from crossing their court.
Korea, their setter, and Say unable to finish that one. The lead is 4. Leyte National High School, 18 serving 14 first set. We have come again to that very important part here in this set.
Service ace again, and it's just no first ball for Z-Air. Second time around, miscommunication between Cropley and Manihera Dublé.
And at this point, they're actually in disarray. They're reading a lot of things wrong from Leyte National High School. Take a look at this. Just from the service.
And two girls just trying to
Right.
get that ball and not talking to each other. And the string of errors that made Leyte National High School ahead by 6.
Also, a thing I noticed from them, they're not really actually communicating. They're just there, they're looking at the ball. They seem too serious. And Leyte is just 5 sets or 5 points away from taking the first set. But of course, I'll pave the way for New Zealand to get a point and to get an opportunity to serve. Gikla.
Good defense there. Coverage for Leyte
Right.
was also there. And another chance for Z-Air.
Who comes in with the attack?
Of course, that's Rue.
She's got an overview of things
That's right.
from up there.
And Korea just utilizing her tall attacker.
What's that again? She's like a drone. You can see everything, what's happening down there. Maniera Dublé gets it over. Kagikla again with a set. The blockers were ready. That
And
ball is still alive, and Rue
This
making a
time,
quick attack.
yes, the draw ball in the middle was already being seen by Z-Air.
They cannot be having too much fun. Leyte National High School recognizing that New Zealand is also here to play. So just a bit of a reminder. Leyte is still leading. Once again, this is our final match on opening day of Rebisco Volleyball League National Finals. Girls 18 and under. We invite you once again tomorrow. Be at the same place here at the Inara Sports Arena. Of course, it's free admission.
You see that one? There is already a person designated to get that drop attack, and that is an advantage because you have Rue in the middle.
She's been the key here, Rue, for New Zealand with her size.
See that
Look at
again?
Right. Getting ready for the block.
And the free ball given.
Now they decide for a combination play there.
And this time it's a back wake attack. The lefty.
They're inching closer. New Zealand just down by 2.
It's almost out.
Kagikla. Say, trying to tip it.
Well, it would have been better if she just hit that hard instead of trying to tip it in.
Four points away from taking the first set. Leyte National High School trying to show New Zealand the stuff they're made of. Cropley.
Misreception by Cropley.
As it turned out, a service ace, just exactly what they need. Alisser. 3 points away from taking the first set. They're having some problems here.
You know, the powerful serves of these girls from Leyte. It's just killing the defense of Z-Air.
Alisser trying to target somebody. It was actually poor in reception, but that one is long.
Ruri now is in, and another tall.
Right. Kalani Ruri.
At first sight, you will be intimidated of how tall these girls are. Great attempt but that was a bad execution.
Leyte now set point. And they're serving to take the set here.
That's a good adjustment by Korea to Ruri. And the Kagikla is getting back in.
And so is Adele, the player, not the singer. This is Layla Say serving. Catch-up situation.
Oh, that one is too long.
And as they take the first set, Leyte National High School, you've heard of girls just want to have fun. They are truly having a lot of fun. Leyte National High School against the Giants of New Zealand. No problem, 25-20 to take the first set. We'll be right back with more.
Funky French fry snacks. Hansel crackers, pandusen ng sarap, pandusen ng saya. Fudgy bar, O-bar sa sarap, and Rebisco sandwich, ang sarap ng feeling mo. We would also like to thank the Philippine Sports Commission, of course, headed by the PSC Chairman William I. Ramirez, and our heartfelt gratitude to PSC Commissioner Charles Raymond Maxey. Thank you to Mikasa, our official volleyball, and Sports U, the sportswear specialist.
Pilit pinagkakasya sa mga kahong bagong bili. Di ko yata kayang iwanan ka. Iwanan ka. Rebisco, ang sarap ng feeling mo.
Sarap ng feeling with Rebisco, now celebrating 55 years. Sarap kasama, sarap kasalo. Years ng Rebisco.
Mga alaala, pilit pinagkakasya sa mga kahong bagong bili. Lumang CD, t-shirt ng fave na banda, mga regalong matagal nang di pinapansin.
All right, you're still watching us, of course, doing Rebisco Volleyball League 2018 National Finals. Girls 18 and under, 25-20, Leyte National High School against the taller, the bigger ZAM Maori players, the Giants. But of course, no problem, according to Leyte National High School, Sheila.
Yeah, but you can see there has been, an exchanges also of points from these two teams. Z Maori just being inconsistent when it comes to their defense, and of course Leyte taking advantage, actually being more aggressive. As you can see, our numbers 6 serves to 4 only of Z Air, 7 to 4 attacks. Now you can see there's the difference.
Good dig, Baldesco. Corda.
That has been a problem for Manihera, Dublé, and Cropley when it comes to their defense at the back, and that happened in the first set as well.
Cropley turned out to be a free ball here.
Overset.
Korea, third setter. And just coming up short, Westrup. 2-0 for Leyte National High School. The fun continues for these girls.
They are just giving out very powerful serves. And you wonder how or where do these girls get those power. Good timing for Alicer, but that ball was too strong and that went out.
A chance for ZAM Maori of New Zealand to serve.
And that was just too low for Miralles. She has been doing that one as well. She should make adjustments. Maybe intimidated by the tall blockers.
She apologized to her coach, Irene Roa. Adele.
Ruensei was late for that last play. You can see from this replay, blockers are too early for that one.
4-2 for Leyte. Another service ace.
Well, it's not that strong. That services.
That's really something that they will really have to look into the next time they play. ZAM Maori, New Zealand. Good dig. Rallies, free ball.
And good chance. And that's a point from Say. Back quick attack.
Fairway. I don't know if I said that right. But it's Kayla Rue to serve for New Zealand. And that ball is long and out. Leyte rather, taking their lead to 3. Here in the second set. They managed to win the first set.
Back-to-back service errors. And another chance for ZAM Maori to score.
Say to serve. Fourth serving 6.
That's an easy point. And Cropley was not in the right position reading that one.
And that's supposed to be her role, actually, to get those things going. Korea again with the set.
And a good attack from the back row again. That's Say.
Seems to be the only effective hitter here for New Zealand. As we take a look at Manihera Dublé to serve. Valdesco. Corda.
And that is out again by Corda.
Now an opportunity here for New Zealand to tie it all up.
Almost an ace, and it is.
Service ace to tie it at 7. New Zealand coming back. Hagikla from the back row, the attack. Korea going to Say. Corda.
That's 4 touches. Corda committing back-to-back errors.
New Zealand finding a way to get ahead. 8-7. We go into this first technical timeout. Well, I hope you're enjoying, and we know you are. This is, of course, the Rebisco Volleyball League 2018 National Finals, girls 18 and under. New Zealand versus Tacloban.
Oh, that's that's the third one. Sorry,
Right.
the third service is the second one by Dublé.
Now they got to be a little more attentive. Corda has been making those errors earlier, those attack errors, but right now she makes up for it. So Corda serves. That has been a problem, the reception.
Yes, a delayed reaction for Cropley.
There's
Okay.
libero Cropley. Is Corda gonna go to Cropley again?
That's too low this time.
Fulvea foul late. Leyte again ahead by one. Corda serves. Cropley having some problems. Free ball. Agikla surprising
Oh,
everybody from New Zealand.
right. Well, Kagikla is also doing a lot of points for Leyte.
So Leyte leading by 2. And New Zealand losing focus. They need to refocus. And that's why they're talking. Looking at this play, Sheila.
The ball got delayed a little bit, but there's already Loea in that area,
Right.
lacking a step to get through the ball.
That's been the case. A little bit hesitant. Overthinking a lot of things, I should say. I would observe, rather. Actually, for New Zealand. Corda at it again, but this time it's long. As it's turning out here in the second set, New Zealand is just behind by a point. Turika Tene served.
That's a violation by Kagikla.
And Kagikla recognizes the error. Raises her hand in apology. It's even at 11 here in the second set. Remember, Leyte taking the first one. Turika Tene. Kagikla. She has done that at least 3 times in this match.
Yeah, and the blockers of Z-Air just cannot read those attacks from Kagikla.
12 serving 11. And now it's dead even again. 12.
Yes, Amida with another service error. That is the second error from Leyte for this set.
Something basic that they have forgotten. All they have to do is just get those serves in, because the problem with reception for New Zealand. Korea, their setter. Free ball, Miralles. This one. Oh, the rally continues.
And good defense
Oh!
by Ru, yes. And that is another point.
Well, things have changed drastically here for New Zealand.
And nobody was able to get that one. Baldesco was able to revive the first ball.
So things have turned out differently. A 1-point lead here for ZAR Maori, New Zealand. Reminders, constant reminders.
Well, Alicera is limping, and she was replaced
By
by
Saranilio.
Saranilio, yes.
Agikla, the set. And a point to tie it all up again.
You know what, for Leyte, it's all the confidence. Every time they decide to make an attack,
Agikla, there's the attack again.
too aggressive at the net, and that's a violation.
Back with the lead, Leyte National High School. Can it be just 2 sets for Leyte to come up with a win against the taller team from New Zealand? Aldesco, free ball.
That's a good rally, and that was won by ZAR Maori.
14. Getting aggressive, getting their bearings going.
Now, if they continue to set up, quick attacks or quick plays, that would be an advantage for them. A smart attack, soft spike, and that was the touch by the blockers of ZAR.
And Amiralias to serve. So Cropley was able to get a good reception. And what a hit there.
And that's all they need, one good pass, and Korea will be able to put that up. And an excellent attack again from ZAR Maori.
Rue is back in the service area for New Zealand. All tied at 15. Off-speed attack.
I wonder why they get surprised every time the Leyte National High School attacks.
Leyte hanging on to a 1-point lead. The second technical timeout. We'll be right back.
Funky, let's get funky. Funky. Made with real potatoes, funky French fry snacks. Let's be me, I am funky.
Once upon a time, may binatang aakyat ng ligaw sa isang magandang dilag. Dumaan siya sa mga office mates ni Crush.
Well, the big adjustment for New Zealand, and that's why this close second set is happening here. Leyte with the lead.
And
That's out.
Yes, coming from a technical timeout.
And that's what we were talking about, Sheila, earlier. All they got to do is get a good service in. So this is Kalani Ruri, who also committed a service error. And to give back the lead to Leyte National High School. 17 serving 16. See? It
Misreading,
works.
yes, but misreading that service.
It has been working wonders here for Leyte. Just get a good service in. And it's going to be difficult for New Zealand. Calling this timeout, down by 2. Remember, they have already given up the first set to Leyte. In this final match on opening day. Again, this goes on tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. We're still going to be here. Plenty of matches that you can watch. So do join us here. We start 2 o'clock in the afternoon for the next few days here at Inares Sports Arena in Pasig. And that has been the problem, the constant problem, a good reception for New Zealand. So Adele serves the attack.
Great hit from ZAM Maori.
On Manihera to play.
It's just really the consistency of their receptions that is giving them an issue. Because once they have one, they were able to convert to a point. And speaking of point, Corda just hitting that ball, calculating it to the line.
Nearing the finish line. They just have to push a little bit more. Corda serving.
And that is out. Well, that's a lucky for Cropley. He tried getting that one.
Yeah, Cropley was smiling. I'm like, that was long. Was probably telling herself. Grace to Ricatine. Rallies with a good dig. Gikla, free ball. Korea with his set. Miralles. That's gone. 5 points away to end this match.
Right. Baldesco, the libero of Leyte, has been very, how can I say, cheerful the whole time.
I mean, you don't need to tell them to enjoy the game. Amidao coming in, and of course, a service error in a close one like this. Korea now serves. Kagikla, set, a drop shot. Oh, nobody.
They were all surprised, maybe expecting a harder attack.
Nobody went for it. Tied at 20. Korea serves again. Ru. Agikla. Miralles trying to finish this one, getting the point.
It's Korea's ball, supposedly, but just look at Westrup to get that coverage. It's a very high ball. And that was checked by Ruri.
This kind of service, it's like an automatic point for Leyte.
Well, it has been very unstable for Cropley, in reading the services of a Leyte National High School.
That kind of service again. At that time, they were able to get a good reception. So let's see. Going for the rally. Miralles. That ball is still alive. And that's a point for New Zealand.
Good follow-up from Ruri.
Hanging by a thread. Leyte National High School. And this is Westrup serving. Kagikla setting. Adele. Korea
There is a check by Baldesco.
Tied at 22. New Zealand is not going to fold up easily and wilt away in this match. Here comes the service. Baldesco, Kagikla, Miralles tips it. Free ball. Kagikla. And a
Too
point.
low, yes,
Yes.
for Rory. That is a wasted opportunity for Z-Air.
This time it's closer, but of course it's closer to the finish line for Leyte National High School. Well served, Korea with a set. And down it goes for Rory. Even at 23. Kyla Rue back at the service area. Baldesco, Kagikla. Off speed. And now
Good
it's match
effort,
point.
yes, good effort for ZA Maori. No advantage of being tall. Your reach is, it's going to be easy for you.
The moment of truth. Cropley. Kagikla. The rally. An exciting point here.
There is a net touch on the side of Leyte. This just gets more exciting, our second set. And it has to, the team needs to score ahead by 2 before winning the set.
Corda. Free ball. Kagikla. Corda again. Korea sets it. That's
And
long.
yes, too much power on that.
Match point number 2 for Leyte. And now it's Adele. Can she have it all? Rolling in the deep. Korea with a set. Corda. Not yet. Not just yet.
You don't want to set balls like that that are too near the net, but because you have 2 blockers, 2 tall blockers, that's going to be difficult to adjust, and that's what we saw. Corda having difficulty in putting or hitting that ball over the net.
Manihera Dublé serves. Baldesco with a good receive. From the back row, the attack of Adele. That ball is still alive. Cropley, good dig. Adele, Baldesco, free ball. Korea with his set. The off speed. And another match point, number 3 for Leyte.
Now for these girls in Z-Era Maori, they need to make a decision right away on how to attack the ball. Sometimes the delayed reaction when it comes to their offense and defense, just it's giving more points to Leyte.
Corda just gave them an opportunity. New Zealand to serve, to reach match point. All tied at 26. Baldesco, Kagikla surprising them again. But now they were ready. New Zealand. Kagikla going to Miralles, return to sender. And now it's set point for ZR Maori. The pressure is just too much. Costly errors here for Leyte. But that time around, that was a very good block. Very good defensive job for New Zealand.
Yes,
Backs
proper.
against the wall.
Proper timing when it comes to their defense at the net.
Can they take set number 2? New Zealand come from behind. Can they handle the pressure? Service error. And now here comes Saisa Rufel Gula to serve. At 27 all. Power serve. Good reception for New Zealand. And then the attack. Ball still in play. Adele Miralles tips it over. Korea going to Rue. Ball is up high. Miralles. It's still in play. Miralles going for the attack. Cropley. Korea was there. It's a free ball. Miralles.
And still, it's up.
Long rally.
And good effort being shown here by both of our teams.
An extended set. They're the smaller players, Leyte, but how big are their hearts? Is it done? Nope, free ball. It's still in play. Kagikla. Adele.
And thus just ends, and the coaches of Leyte National High School very happy with the result of our game. It's the effort being shown by these girls, all the energy when it comes to their offense and defense, and their effort against this ZAM Maori team.
Not intimidated at all by size, and they have done it in 2 sets, 25-20, 29-27. Leyte National High School conquering ZAM Maori of New Zealand. And that's the way it has been. So many exciting actions have happened, especially this one. You know, Leyte, they're facing taller, bigger opponents, New Zealand.
You know, New Zealand as well became more consistent when it comes to their defense, but it's the first ball that really killed them all throughout. There have been bits and pieces when it comes to their contributions on their scores, but it's a Leyte National High School just took over this game.
So really big things to look forward to in the next coming days for Rebisco. And of course, thank you very much for watching, everybody. For Sheila Salaysay, my name is Benji Santiago. Until tomorrow, when we come back for more of this Rebisco Volleyball League.